In 2003, I was awarded the Dame Nita Barrow Distinguished Visitorship, which is a visitorship that University of Toronto does started by Angela Miles, by Professor Angela Miles. It takes feminists from the South and from the global South and invites them to teach at the University of Toronto for one semester. And I fell in love with the idea of teaching in a more sort of quiet setting than doing workshops in a lot of war-torn countries, and I just felt that it was really good for people to be able to, for women especially, but some men have come through the Institute, to come and be in a place that is not dangerous, that is not, that has a lot of resources, because most universities in the South don't have like videos or you can't even, or electricity sometimes, you can't even, you have to do other kinds of teaching. So I thought it was really nice to start an international course that would bring people from all over the world to talk to each other, learn about the basic notions of human rights, and to learn about especially one of the treaties, which is the CEDAW Treaty. And our course has evolved through the years to be really centered on CEDAW, the Convention on the Elimination of All Forms of Discrimination Against Women, which is one of the 9 main treaties of the UN on human rights. At the beginning, it was more centered around just learning about CEDAW and peace building. And as the years have gone by, we have centered it more on education, on human rights education, on self-care and yoga, and especially with when Angela Lytle became the executive director of the Institute, we have worked very hard to integrate embodied learning into the way that we conceptualize the curricula. This is not a program that is only about learning the principles or the legal aspects of the treaties that we touch upon, but it's about incorporating those values in your everyday life, and that is like the main objective of the whole institute. And when I say embody those values, is by really starting with yourself, because you are the first area of concern for human rights, right? Where does human rights start? Not in the home, as is usually said. It starts with your own body. That's if you don't discriminate yourself, if you don't violate yourself, and you find peace within yourself, then you can start projecting that respect for yourself to others.